So you could go in and like remove all of the chat, so people wouldn't even say GLHF. It was really dumb. But it doesn't work anymore for some reason. I can't remember why.
Well, let's start the stream. Week 4, guys.
Week 4.
Woohoo!
We're playing versus ChopperTrading. Despite what you think, we are not trading choppers here. They're, I guess, their internet or investment trading company, based in Chicago. They have offices in San Francisco, London, New York City, something like that. That's what I got from there. And we have on the call Argentower, Akira, and I am Variance. Welcome to After Hours Gaming League, Season 4, Week 12. No, not that far yet. Week 4!
Alright. So, I haven't been around. I've been throwing up in Disney World. It was a super fun trip.
Oh, that sucks.
So, I haven't exactly seen what's going on, but in the lower left here, it looks like we have our red Terran. This is Blastoise. He's apparently the ace of ChopperTrading. In the upper right, we have Swisha, our IBM Zerg. I think Swisha we could call like our bad luck Zerg. He always gets cheesed. It's like constantly gets cheesed. And he was the one in our constellation playoff round that lost from that 3-pylon BS block, that bugged map.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that made him pretty mad. And actually, that made me mad because that's not really what you should be doing in AHGL. Let's take advantage of a bug. It's pretty stupid, especially in a constellation playoffs of B League. But
It's okay. Water and like
we lost fair and square, except for that
fair and
match.
square. Well, and then I guess the chat is talking about how everyone's having bad luck with their keyboard. I bet you didn't spill coffee on it.
Yeah.
Nothing much going on. It's a very, very big map.
Yeah, it's gonna be CC first versus Hatch first. It looks like.
This is a cool map, actually.
You like it?
I just played a ladder game on it.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I'm Protoss.
So you're the one.
Shut up, I'm Protoss. Of course I like it. I can just fall off this front side here and do whatever I want. You can't come in this little tiny choke, Zerg jerk.
You could even be baller and go 3 Nexus first or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Well, that other Nexus would be like super wide open to die. But I guess Zerg, you just 2 base anyway. You have to be good to do 3 bases.
Swisha is really comfortable with his Overlord placement. Usually I put it over my natural, but he just sent it straight to the corners. Which is kind of how he died last time. He didn't have an Overlord over his natural. But anyways.
Yeah. Well, Blastoise is fast. 135 APM, dang.
Yes, indeed. He is fast.
Yeah, I think the Overlord positioning in this map is probably safe just because you do get the free natural and because it's a 4-player spawn, so the probability of 2 racks or bunker out or proxy Reaper is pretty low. So keeping those Overlords out there is probably okay. This is one of those maps that I've noticed a lot of players are starting to go 3-hatch before pool with ZVT and ZVP. ZVP especially, maybe not so much ZVT just because of the chance of early Reapers, which in fact we're not going to see here. But this seems like it would be a reasonable map to try the 3-hatch before pool.
Yeah.
However,
I don't know, against Terran though, it seems pretty risky.
Yeah, if they go Reapers, you're in trouble. Oh, we have a very early Roach Warren coming down here. And double gas, too.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a Roach Warren on 20 drones. And he built both those gases, but he's not mining from either of them. Oh, there he goes.
Looks like Blastoise is going for double gas early too, which is, I don't know the meta game at all, but yeah, he's put down a factory already, so he's probably teching out pretty fast. Usually, almost always you see MMM or whatever, Marine, Medevac, Mine. So I'd be surprised if we see anything but Biomine. Looks like Blastoise got a good read too. He's making Marauders now.
Oh.
Yeah, and it is going to be a roach bust. We've got 7 roaches in production here. Zergling speed was not even started, so
It's not
all
gonna
of
be
the
good.
gas from
Yeah.
the Zerg went right into the roaches.
Yeah, not sure how well this is gonna work with just this front guarding area and this little tiny choke.
And there's a tank in production.
Yeah.
Does he
That's
scout
what's gonna
this? He
shut
just
this down.
finally gets the tank, I guess, huh?
Yeah, that SCV didn't see anything. It didn't
Huh.
see the roach warren. It didn't see the natural. So yeah, I guess the tank is just what he's going for.
And usually,
Yeah,
when
with
you...
the one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, with that one Marauder out, a second one in production, and that tank in production, and he didn't even push out immediately with the roaches, so this isn't gonna do anything.
And no speed for Ling, so and so he's not going to be able to reinforce with Lings, right? You kind of want to bust the
Yeah.
front and go in with Lings, right?
Yeah, there's gonna be 2 tanks out by the time this push arrives.
Yeah, this is. I think Swish will get bombarded by the tanks and then just go home
Yep.
to go with Plan B.
Yeah, he's not even getting like burrow or burrow movement or anything.
That is a lot of roaches.
He's got 12 on the map. This SCV, is he gonna see this coming in? He's sending another SCV scout, which is, yeah, okay, the SCV walks straight by the roaches. So he knows it's coming, but he's already set up for it.
Yeah, does he go back? His Lynx just died. No, I guess he's committing.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of has to do damage or he's gonna be behind at this point. Just because he's so heavily committed to this. He's gonna try.
And
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
so Plan B is.
So he's not actually that far behind. It's 37 to 37 on workers. The main problem is the Terran's gonna have his 3rd orbital done here, and yeah, you're kind of in a bad spot as Zerg. Looks like he's gonna follow up with double Evo chambers and try and take a 3rd behind it. So he's gonna try and macro his way out.
And Banshee.
Banshee's gonna be really. That's a really smart follow up to this. Seeing the roach push, he's like, well, he's not gonna have very much air defense, so I can harass the Banshees pretty freely. If he's good control with his Banshees, I think this might be over pretty quickly, actually.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, a lot of times you see the Ling Baneling Muta in ZVT, but because he did that early roach push, his Link speed was delayed. There is no Baneling nest. Lair is just now finishing up, so Spire hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, Swish needs to make some Overlords for a long time.
Oh, yes, he's
Overlord.
supply black.
Do it.
He's supply black with larva to spend and lots of resources. Looks like he's focusing just on upgrades right now, but here comes a push from the Terran.
Yeah, this push might be deadly, actually. Especially if these Lings don't react in time to...
They run right into him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, he loses all those Lings. That is really bad. I mean, the Terran, he's 0-0. He's not going to have Stim. He does have combat shields.
Yeah, but Swish doesn't have any resources. He has... Or he just has no units. He has 8 roaches and that's about it. And he just went through making some Lings, or drones, it looks like, so...
Yeah, Swish needs to sack this 3rd for sure. There's absolutely no way he can hold that.
Yeah, this is deadly.
Yeah, these tanks are getting in really good position. Anything running down that ramp is going to be in range of the tanks now. Banshee is poking up into the main.
Does one Banshee beat a Queen? Apparently.
Looks like it. But the second one will kill it.
Multi-micro, but here comes some Banelings, which will be necessary if... He needs to screw up this tank part.
And actually, he might have. He unsieged those tanks and tried to get onto the ramp. Most of the Banelings connecting with siege tanks, but Swish is actually going to clean this up fairly cost-effectively.
Oh. Well, that was good, although, I mean, Swish is still ridiculously behind, so...
Yeah, with that 3rd up and running for the Terran, 12 SCV advantage and 5 mules on the ground.
But yeah, nice cleanup, and if he can, I guess, do a run by, except that's too many Marines and medevacs to do anything. He needs to get perfect baneling hits on those 3 banelings.
Yeah, no mainling speed either. Looks like Switch is going to try and get aggressive here. He probably feels like he's behind, which is true. So I guess he's hoping that maybe he can deny the Terran third.
Yeah. Also, these Widow Mines might come in to do some very major damage.
Yep. So here we go. Very small army from the Zerg. He's going to try and get us around with the Lings.
Yeah.
Pull back with the Marines. Widow Mines will clean up the rest of the banelings.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It needed to be like absolutely perfect baneling hits for that to work.
right. Just not enough.
What do you do to this?
I was gonna say, Zerg looks pretty behind. 68 to 50 workers. Oh man.
Yeah, Zerg's dead. Even possibly with this push. Or if he actually even decides to push, he might just harass and
4 mutas, I don't think that's going to do too much. Inferior economy. Is he at least ahead in upgrades? Yay. Okay.
Yeah, Swisha he's about 50 seconds ahead on his 2-2. That's perhaps the only thing he's got going for him right now.
yeah, his supply block again. So, mutas aren't going to do much with the turrets being built already. Yeah. Terran needs to basically mess up, so he needs to need some Scarlet Banelings to run right over them or something. But this army could kill Swish right now if he just pushes out.
Yeah, for sure.
177 army supply? No, that's not it. I'm sorry. Well, way bigger army, right? 460, 4,600.
Yeah, we see the.
Is he getting Baneling speed? No.
Yeah, he just started it.
Oh, he just started, yeah.
Fourth going
I mean,
up.
for this amount of bio, you almost need infestors. Banelings are not enough unless you can take a good fight on creep.
Yeah, literally the only chance he has is Baneling landmine or something.
Right.
Something crazy. Especially, I mean,
He doesn't have burrow.
yeah.
Atomic update says maxed Terran is going to be hard to stop, and that is true.
Scans ahead. Scans ahead, sees the army. That's a lot of banelings though, but yeah.
Yeah, pretty much needs to... Was he scared away from his Banelings or just grouping up the army?
He's not
Nope.
scared of anything. He's a Terran, max Terran army. He doesn't give a crap.
Yeah, he's like, well, I'm going to do damage. And
I'm just
He
gonna
might
kill
be
him.
waiting for his 2-2. He's about 15 seconds out from 2-2.
If he moves out now, you can time it, right?
oh, he was looking for landmines, looks like. Scanned around this area.
Nice.
Getting his head.
Forget the landmines. I got my own mines.
Centrifugal hook's almost done.
Wow.
Impossibly great Baneling hits will be the winner.
Oh, he pulled back.
Yeah, this is
good.
that positioning in the dead space there. Zones out all the banelings. There's only about 4 of them
Just has
left.
to split. Oh, he's not splitting. Not
Back at
enough.
the crate. Yeah, Marines are all really low.
Decent hits, but yeah, this game.
Yeah, the Terran's up 100 supply. This third is probably going to fall. And with it,
Yeah, well
Swisha
played, definitely.
and mules.
Manor
Last
Mills.
twice was a good player. So who wants to go up against him if we ace?
Let's win the next couple of games first.
I think we gotta win the next 3. That was pretty impressive, actually. That was a pretty strong play from Blastoise. Good macro Terran.
Alright, ChopperTrading up 1-0.